Hello. So I just finished this 16personalities.com personality test, and it says that I am a adventurer personality ISFP A slash ISFPT. And I'll show you what my percentages are for each little category. But I wanted to go through here quickly to share my strengths and weaknesses. So it says here that my strengths are that I'm charming, I like to live for the moment, and I'm likable and popular. um, then it says that I'm sensitive to others, which is true. That I like to help others with harmony and goodwill. It also says I'm imaginative. I was very much more imaginative when I was younger than I am now, I think. I might be still unconsciously, but um, that was something I do remember being when I was younger. Passionate, that despite me being shy, um, I have a very intensely feeling heart. And let's see, when I find something that I'm caught up in, something exciting and interesting, I tend to leave everything else in the dust, which is true. When I get excited about something, I, push forward through it with it, and I kind of like forget about everything else and everybody else. So I do know that for sure. I'm curious. I am curious about a lot of things, and I do like little personal experiments on like food cooking and things like that. I agree with that. It says I'm also artistic as my strength. That I show my creativity in tangible ways, and whether that's through songwriting, painting with emotion, or creating a statistical graph, I find ways to make things visually pleasing that resonates with an audience. I think that I do that. Like I said before, I think I tended to do those things when I was younger, but maybe still mentally I still have like um tendencies in my mind to want to do it. I just don't do it now. Okay, so now on to weaknesses. It says that I am fiercely independent, which I think I am. It says that anything that interferes with that, like traditions and hard rules, creates a sense of oppression for adventurers' personality, which is the category that I'm in under, adventurers' personalities. And that this can make more rigidly structured academics and work a challenge. So I personally agree with that. And I think that's one of the reasons why I went to university, but I had difficulty figuring out what I wanted to major in, or or what I wanted my study focus. So I had a hard time, and so I ultimately just graduated with a bachelor of arts degree. I also have an associate of arts degree, but I graduated with a bachelor of arts degree, and um, also it's making hard for me to want to go to work because I don't like my time being taken away for other people. I like to take away my own time, not have other people take away time from me. So I agree with that, with me having a challenge with a work life per se. Unpredictable is another thing, saying that I dislike long term commitments and plans. I think, in a sense, I do, but I think mostly I don't like to be the only one doing it. And I plan often, but I'm not really good at planning and sticking to those plans. So I do things at random. So I do agree with that. Easily stressed, yes, I am. It says adventurers live in the present, full of emotion, which I think is true. And when situations get out of control, um, people with this personality type, especially turbulent ones, which is also what I have or am, they say, can shut down, losing their characteristic charm and creativity in favor of gnashing teeth. So, um, I think that's true. I do think that is true. Secondly, or second to last, okay. And then second to last is overly competitive. Adventurers can escalate small things into intense competitions, turning down long-term success in their search for glory in the moment, and are unhappy when they lose. I I think there's some truth to that. Um, yeah, I do find that some of the things that I have been interested in the past and thought I was successful in the past, many people have surpassed me in their successes, and I would have a hard time keeping up. And because and in my losing, I kind of like I just stop. So not being able to reach their status, um, in my eyes, it causes me to just basically give up, I guess. So, and be unhappy. And let's see, fluctuating self-esteem. It depends that it's demanded that skills are quantified. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. It's demanded that skills be quantified, but that's hard to do with adventurers' strengths of sensitivity and artistry. Adventurers' efforts are often dismissed, a hurtful and damaging blow, especially early in life. Okay, adventurers' efforts are often dismissed. It's a hurtful blow and oh my gosh, I don't know how to read. Adventurers' efforts are often dismissed, a hurtful and damaging blow, especially early in life. I guess that's saying that when I'm feeling like everything that I am doing is not recognized, it hurts me and causes me to basically, I guess, again, to feel down and defeated, which is what I'm feeling right now. And adventurers can start to believe the naysayers without strong support. And yeah, that's true. Naysayers or no sayers, meaning no one is saying anything. So, I for some reason I agree more towards the weaknesses than I do strengths. I wonder if that says something in and itself. But yeah. So and there's a lot of other categories here like relationships, friendships, parenthoods, career paths, and workplace habits. Career paths, it doesn't really tell me like career specifics. It just kind of summarizes what my personality is like in different scenarios and what restrains me. And it says that because I prefer creativity and being able to do my own thing, being confined to a 9 to 5 administrative work is not alluring to me, which is correct. I've been there, done that, and I wasn't very happy about it, and that's another reason why I'm not so anxious to go back to work. Um, Even though I know that I need to do something in order to make some money for my family. But it also says that having this mindset of not planning for the future or having a hard time with doing long, intense studies, extensive certifications, and things like that. It makes this mindset holds me back from ideal careers, which I would be good at, which would be psychology, counseling, and teaching. I do find enjoyment in teaching others. Counseling, not so much. I do that for my children, and I think that that's safer for me than to counsel other people. But teaching, I do that in some form or another, and I do really, really enjoy that. Although I'm not certified in any sort of teaching, nor would I want to go into like a formal education sort of teaching. I think I'm more into others of other forms of guiding others to better lifestyles or things like that. So I think that is correct in that sense. So they say an easier route revolves around freelance and consulting work in just about any industry that adventurers enjoy. So whether organizing charity events, working with hospitals to make patients stay more pleasant, or laying stone to help make a house a home, adventurers always seem to find a way to make the world a little more beautiful and exciting, and to make a living in the process. So I agree with that. I like things to be more happier. Beautiful is a term I don't necessarily like to throw around, but exciting and happier, enjoyable. I do life changing. Those are the things that kind of like strike me a little bit more. So I guess now would be to figure out what my next step is. I got a confirmation in how I'm feeling and the types of personalities and my strengths are, which I kind of knew in the back of my mind, but it's good to have some sort of validation on that. So I think the next step would be to find out if how to go about doing some of these things that have been suggested. So yeah, that's the next step. Stay tuned. Leave a like, leave a comment, and again, reminder, nice positive comments and any sort of suggestions that you have for me and in my journey, that would be great. And any resources also would also be helpful. So until next time, thank you. Bye.